Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be talking about consoles and my thoughts on what we are going to see in the future. And it might not be the near future, it might be the far future, but I think it'd be something cool to talk about. But before we do that, some of you may have noticed that I actually took a break over the weekend, and thank you for coming back if you guys stuck around through that entire 2-day process of me not uploading. But I mean, the support on this channel is just absolutely ridiculous. I did not expect that when I started this, and a lot of you guys know that I just graduated college and there's just a few things going on. But again, guys, thank you so much for the support on this channel. I cannot thank you enough for that. But let's get right into the topic today, guys, which is consoles. Now, the reason that I want to do this is because I honestly believe in the future, I actually do believe in the more near future, the consoles are going to combine, and there's going to be PC gamers and there's going to be console gamers. Now hear me out here, follow me with this. We all know Nintendo is kind of tanking a little bit, and I honestly think that in the future, they are going to have the breakdown that's going to stop it all, and they're going to have more support on their older consoles, maybe remaking some of those classic Mario games, and that's going to be Nintendo. It's going to be that classic gaming experience. The NX is going to come out. I know it's going to boost some sales, but overall, if you look at the past few years of Nintendo compared to Microsoft and Sony, it's just not keeping up. It's not working. Now, pushing Nintendo aside there, let's talk about Microsoft and let's talk about Sony, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, the big boy consoles of the gaming market, okay? Here's my theory with this, and you guys can choose to agree with it, you can choose not to agree with it, but it's just something that I really wanted to talk about because I think it would make a great video. Sony, okay, PlayStation, they have a company that makes PlayStation and they make a few other things. They make some TVs, some hardware, and then you have Microsoft over here where they are huge. Microsoft is a lot bigger company than Sony is. That is one of the reasons why PlayStation has a little bit more of a backing behind it when it comes to Sony, whereas Microsoft kind of pushes it aside a little bit because Microsoft is so big that the Xbox barely dents the income of the amount of money they make. Whereas PlayStation, Sony, if the PlayStation tanked for any reason, that company would tank. Sony would go under so fast if the PlayStation actually stopped, whereas if Microsoft dropped the Xbox completely, it wouldn't even bother them. Nothing would change. I mean, there might be a little bit of a monetary decrease and they're gonna have to change a couple things, but it won't tank Microsoft. Sony would have a really hard time with that. So here's what I'm thinking, and this has been backed by a couple other people on the internet, some forums, also some just friends that I have that we've talked about this and they understand where I'm coming from, and I got some information from them. But Sony's huge reputation of super customer service, they're big into satisfying their customers, they're getting the backing behind the newest releases, the DLCs are coming out on their first now. They're really concentrating on making the PlayStation better, and that's great. Whereas Microsoft, they kind of back off a little bit. It's a big part of the company, but they aren't as focused on the console as they are with everything else. So in the future, I believe that Microsoft's money and backing is going to combine with PlayStation's support and the overall friendliness of the console, and they're going to combine their efforts to make one super console, the P-Box 6000. Oh my gosh, I just called it a P-Box. That won't be the name of it, but you see where I'm coming from here. And the thing that a lot of people are super set on when they're deciding between these consoles is, do I want this controller or this controller? Does this one have a better graphic performance than this one? And like all of that. So if they combine them and they make that market that much smaller, so there's only that console, and you have the opportunity to pick between the difference in controllers, you can pick a Sony controller, you can pick a Microsoft controller. That is going to allow them to boost the price of consoles and make more money at it, and then split that type of cash. And at the end of the day, they would make more money and they would slim the competition down to basically nothing. And that is the point where it's going to be PC and console. That console that Microsoft and Sony make versus the PC gaming. And if they boost the performance of that console to match up with PC, it is going to be a true competition between PC and console, because of course we all know PC is way better than console right now. So if they can boost the performance, boost the price, and have it be a single console competing with a PC, that is going to boost the monetary income with these companies. And this might be getting a little bit super technical and stuff like that, but I honestly believe that this is going to happen because people can choose the controller they want. People will have this single console that is revolutionary and just amazing, and they can combine their different companies' minds and all of that to make one great console. So what do you guys think about this theory? Do you think that this is something that will ever happen? Leave a comment down below on this video letting me know what you think. But you know what, guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, leave a subscription. It really does help me out. I will see you guys later.